Hey there, guys. Brian here. So I wanted to make a video for like us average people who don't play this game like super a lot on how to make it to endgame with less than 10C. So it's the build I'm using is an Elementalist build. Probably could have done this before, but now you can with the new Elementalist buffs. So here, let's open up a map. Let's just do a T16 real quick. And then, yeah, let's showcase what it can do. Super simple build. If you see here in the bottom right, I have one skill, well, three. One teleport skill, one, I guess, attack skill, and one like auxiliary to just kind of buff my damage. But let's see, this is just a random T16 map. Just gotta run through it pretty quick. So this build utilizes Frostbolt, Vortex, what is it, Frostbite, and basically just that's about it, you know. So it's not super crazy. We'll go into the in-depth build explanation in a little bit, but we'll just go ahead and do a quick, easy clear of this. Again, T16 Academy, pretty simple so far. I've melted the boss. It's not a crazy amount of damage. You're gonna have to upgrade your build or your weapon, your items to get to like super endgame, which I haven't yet because I just enjoy playing this game, but not as much as some other people. So, but I don't know. A lot of average people like to just want to make it to endgame, you know, and it's fine there. But hopefully I can share this build with you guys so you can get to endgame yourself and maybe get enough C to go try out new builds that maybe require a little more investment. Again, pretty easy. It's not the tankiest build, but it holds its own. You got a decent amount of life investment. Obviously, mine over matter. To have mana act as a shield, and then yeah, just do a quick clear. I'll do another quick clear after this. Again, this is just standard T16 map. You can see Academy top right, inside, just kind of walking through all the minions. The boss damage is okay. Could be a little better, but hey, as long as you can get to endgame, right? Clear, yeah, I gotta clear this. There we go. Probably there. Yeah. Pretty sweet, eh? Sitting here casting frostbolts. Again, this doesn't require an ore bot, doesn't require anything. You can make it to end game, less than 10C investment. So pretty simple build, pretty easy to play. Made it myself. I mean, you could probably tune it up, make it a little better if you know the game, but just wanted to share. something that I thought might be useful to some people. I think. Looks like we have one wing left, and then I can go over the build. And you don't have to worry about LE Reflex since you're an Elementalist, so it's pretty simple build, pretty straightforward. Kind of like a fire and forget type of build. Where's the last little dude? Right here. Where's the last dude? I don't see him. God, I hate this thing sometimes. There it is. Cool. Alright, let's just grab these two, I guess. I don't know. Grab that one. I don't really know a lot of the items, so let's just grab this. Let's grab that. Grab that. I'll call it good. Alright. Let's go back into town so I can kind of showcase this. So, items doesn't really matter. You can have, I mean, just get your resistances up, get as much life and mana as you can, and make sure you have a 6-socket chest. That's about it. Having trigger socketed spell when you use a skill really helps. So you can auto cast Frost Bomb and Frostbite to just decrease cold resistances. And then same thing to have Vortex cast with an efficacy and a concentrated effect to make it stronger. So Vortex does an okay amount of damage, but it's not super crazy. But just making sure your Frostbolt is powered up. And then I got increased critical strikes, Spell Echo, Arcane Surge Support, Controlled Destruction, and Power Charge and Critical. Alright. But I'll go over the gear in a little bit. Let's go over on how this build works. So basically what this build is a Power Charge Elementalist. You gain Power Charge every time you crit. You have more Power Charges. And let's see. And then you have this jewel, Thread of Hope, which gives you a couple pretty cool passives. Right? That's about it. I'll post the build on Path of Exile, but most of it's just pretty standard. You got your life nodes and your ends of the Elementalist, your Power Charge orbs, a Frozen Trail Cobalt Jewel. This is just an anatomical knowledge Cobalt Jewel. And then this one is the important one, the Thread of Hope, that gives you a bunch of damage from these other passives. Yeah. And then, yeah, so going out for the weapons. For the weapons, all you really need is over 100% crit for spells, and then preferably over 100 and something percent increased spell damage. If you want, you can search for some stuff that has increased cast speed. That'll make your damage go up quite a bit, but it's not needed. Same thing with this one. Just over 100 and something percent spell damage. Cold spell damage is fine. And, excuse me, about over 100% chance to crit. And then gloves are really just, I got lucky. I got a tri-res plus 76 health gloves, and then just some, someone wants to buy Mag Exalt, but just some res and health belt, res and health boots, and then same thing, res and health ring. Marilene's Fallacy makes you do quite a bit more damage when you're running a Power Charge build, because it gives you like 240% global crit, so it's pretty nice. My helm's not that great. I mean, all this gear could be upgraded now. I just haven't really found the desire to go trade on POE trade, but yeah. As for the skills, so we have Hydrosphere right here. That's our auxiliary damage. It's paired with controlled destruction, increased critical strikes, concentrated effect. Again, going back to this, Frost Bomb, Frostbite, and Spell Cascade, they're trigger socketed when I use a skill, so I use a skill and those cast. Same thing with Vortex. So Vortex is paired with Efficacy and Concentrated Effect, so it does pretty well. The flasks are kind of important, so my first flask is just a health flask that removes bleeding, increased amount. Lavianga's is really nice, so you can have your Mind Over Matter like tanking for you while you gain just a ton of mana while you spam your cast. An Experimenter's Diamond Flask of Heat, pretty good. Immune to Freeze, just increased duration. This one gives increased movement, increased duration. And this one is Immunity to Curses, increased duration. So, all in all, like, standard flasks, not too expensive. You can roll them. You don't have to have perfect duration or anything, as long as you have remove freeze, remove curse, and remove bleeding. So, yep. Alright, let's do another map showcase. Let's see. Witness by the Maven. Just go to Necropolis or Maze. I don't know. Let's try a Canyon, so I don't have to waste one of these. Just Canyon. Again, you can just kind of fire and forget. You know, that's actually make the boss quite a bit hard, but we'll see. Just again, you don't have to pay attention to affixes too much. You may die if they're too strong, but as long as you're not playing hardcore, right? And again, this is like a plus 26% increased health. Oh, yeah, this thing. All right. The lag is real in this game. These Harbingers are kind of nice. Lots of items. Let's turn that off for a second. Okay, we'll go back through and loot after we finish this map. Let's see if it's a doable ritual. The only ritual I don't like in this league is the one with the ball that flies around and spits black balls of death, I guess. Yeah, black balls of death. But it flies around and just spits stuff at you and you just kind of die. Yeah, basically you can just ignore a lot of mechanics because you got your immune to bleed freeze, immune to frost, or immune to freeze, I guess, and then immunity to curses. So curses are immunity to curses didn't used to be a thing, but now it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of important. A lot of things seem to silence you. So and then the way you play this build is basically you just pop off your flasks when they're gone, so to keep up as much damage as you can. You don't have to, but obviously it's quite a big damage boost when you have your lucky flask and your damage flask going. So alright, should be getting pretty close to the boss here. Hopefully he doesn't one-shot us, but some bosses with really strong affixes will just one-shot you like that when you don't even pay attention. So again, this is like not the best endgame build, but it works. It works. It'll get you to endgame with less than 10 C. I still haven't upgraded my gear. I have a few exalts worth of C right now, but I don't know. Just don't really like dealing with POE trade and all the mouth breathers that trade on there. This game really needs to create like an in-game auction house so that you can just put stuff up and trade it instead of having to message people and enter their hideouts all the time. But yeah, this is a way to cheese some bosses. You can kind of just sit back there and just sit really far back and cast. Because Frostbolt goes pretty far. So you see he's kind of just preoccupied in my golems now, and they auto summon on themselves, so don't really have to worry about it too much. Just back off when he gets too close, and he's dead. Cool. He has Dunskies. Alright, I think if I summon this, we get the little boss monsters, so I'll be a little careful on this one. And you can kind of just spam cast through these, avoid the volatile fires. Also, just spam casting into a boss will freeze them, so you get some good CC going. It's not just pure damage, so it's pretty nice. Alright, let's go through and collect everything that we didn't collect before. I like Cassia. I can do a blight encounter. Let me show you guys what a blight encounter, how this works. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy. So we got one all the way out here, eh? Freeze, and let's do that. Cool. Let's see, when do we start? We start yet? There we go. Oh shoot, a lot of blight stuff. Ooh, the lag is real. Cool. All done with the blight. A bunch of stuff you can just pick up. Let's just pick all of it up and deal with it later. Indigo, Sepia, Verdant. And again, you can amend this build however you like, however it wants to work. You think it would benefit. There are probably some better uniques for this build. I was thinking about getting the power charge ones, but I don't know, just didn't want to deal with POE trade and all the shenanigans that come along with it. Yeah, okay, let's get those. Let's get all the shards.
much clutter.
Ancient shard. Yeah, those are worth a lot. So my friend was showing me how to set these maps up so that you get a bunch of C, but there's probably other people who are better at showing you guys that, but so I want to go over that. But if you have any, if you want me to, just leave a comment and then I'll check it out. Probably should have shot on the other side, honestly. Ooh. What the hell is that thing? Probably teleport out. Just save my percentage, but we'll see. Ah, she died. The canyon map. It's good. Whaling essence agreed. Don't really need that. Superior fingerless gloves. I mean, I could, but. Alright, sweet. Let's check out what our ritual rewards are. Some amber oil. Orobos, 40 to strength. Not too bad. Chaos resistance. Increased spell damage. Maximum life. Armor. Accuracy. Yeah, we'll just get the amber oil and or regret. Scared. Call it good. Yeah, guys. Well, yeah, that's my build. I'll leave a build to my my path of building in the description. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions. It's my first guide, so sorry it's a little novice, but hey, hope you like it. Hope you guys get to endgame. You can do it with less than 10C. All right, deuces.